When we saw the former government table their budget, and it just brought me back to the early 90s and, the impact that that's had on our province. I realized that it was one thing to tell my family and friends how concerned I was, but maybe it was time to do a little bit more. And so the opportunity to run in Calgary-Acadia came up, and I was thrilled to jump at it. What I love about the riding is all of the people I've met have just been so warm-hearted and a real sense of caring about their neighbors and their communities, making sure that it's a wonderful and vibrant place to live. One of my biggest goals as an MLA is for my constituents to feel like they can approach me, whether that's at a community event or if it's calling our office to make an appointment or popping in for the open house. I think it's really important for them to feel like they can talk to me about any concerns that they have. I mean, it is my job to represent their views, and hearing what they think is the most important part of that. I hear a lot of people who are concerned with the economy being the way that it is. A lot of people are worried for the future, that there's not enough space at their children's schools. And then I also hear a lot from seniors who are worried about what happens to them going forward, worrying about what will happen and if they're able to stay in the communities that they've raised their families in and become really attached to. I also hear from parents who are concerned about whether or not they can afford to have mom go back to work because the cost of daycare is so high, or just that the wait lists can be so long. Mainly people are concerned about their quality of life and making sure that they're able to build for their families the kind of lives that they had for themselves.
It is an honor to be here this morning with a strong team of Albertans who've been elected to serve as members of the Legislative Assembly and as members of our new government.
Our caucus is a really diverse and representative group. And I think that mix of ages as well as gender, background, ethnic background, we look like Alberta, and I think that makes it easier for us to represent the full spectrum of people who live in Alberta. Albertans and Calgarians in particular are, really resilient people and really innovative. I know that we're going to find a way to work through this as a province and come out stronger. I really believe that with the, Albertan creative spirit, that we're going to find a really great path through this. I'm Brandy Payne, the MLA for Calgary-Acadia.